Hey everybody, welcome back to Quality Time. So it is a fairly short news section today, which is, it is a new month. It is April, where for once I didn't do any kind of attempt whatsoever at a joke, because, let's face it, the world is kind of a joke already right now. But that of course means new patron. So we don't have any new patrons this time around. But, of course, everybody still gets access to all of their rewards again, so there will be a post on the Patreon, that's patreon.com/lang, that you can add your comments to that include the various bits of data that you are needing for various rewards. Otherwise, you can just send me a private message via the Patreon containing those same details if you, for whatever reason, don't want any of them to be public. That's fine too. Other than that, though, on to the schedule. On Thursday, it's an episode of The Lost Hands as Ignalane comes face to face with his most potent weakness. Also, we have midnight at 11 PM BST over at twitch.tv/langabem when we're going through more of Irophil, and hoping that Greyrat comes out alive. On Friday, it's an episode of Dungeon Maker as wondrous things abound as the server kicks back into life. On Saturday at 9 PM BST over at twitch.tv/thedragonhead, it is tentatively an installment of Dungeons and Dragon Hats. Failing that, however, over at twitch.tv/langabemon, I'll be doing some more Overwatch competitive mode. On Monday, it's an episode of Spring Realms. Then on Tuesday, it's an episode of Edgington, where I talk about being apparently the resident Pokemon vet. And at 9 PM BST, over at twitch.tv/langbam, we have Yogdorf's Live number 81. Lastly for the week, on Wednesday, it's an episode of Maiding Do, as the maid really needs to be somewhere else. And on to the questions. So as always, these are drawn from the comment section of the preceding video, so if you have anything you want me to answer, put it down below and we'll see if it gets answered next week. Our first question of the week comes from TooMany Fandoms. What is the series prior to Witch in the Woods? Immediately prior to Witch in the Woods, it's Chaosfall Season 2, and then before that, it's Chaosfall Season 1, and then before that, it is Carpenter Station, which is Take It. They're not in a very clear order, I know, but it just sort of came out that way. D4L1A44 asks, what does the questioning in your Tumblr bio mean? Okay then, right. So previously, if you went over to my Tumblr at langabemon.tumblr.com, you would find my little bio at the top that described me as being an autistic cishet guy, and that recently changed to being a cis guy who is questioning. I'm paraphrasing, I don't recall what the exact writing of it is. And questioning replaces the het part. What's the best way of me putting this? Basically, contemplations upon my sexuality led me to believe that I'm not nearly as straight as I may previously have estimated. But on the other hand, I don't know what I am, so I might figure that out later down the line. Maybe it'll go back to het, maybe it'll become bi, or pan, or any number of other possible options. But at this current time, I am not convinced it's a highly accurate thing to call myself straight. So, consequently, I am questioning, which is essentially, I don't know what I am, but it ain't straight. Our last question of the day comes from Dylan Johnston. Have you ever thought of donating your hair? I have. Once or twice I think of doing something interesting with my hair, be it colouring it, or changing up the shaping of it, or cutting a whole ton of it off. But then I just sort of end up getting back into this thing of, I like having my long hair. And if I got rid of it, it would take months, possibly years, to grow back to its current length, so that's the kind of thought that keeps me out of the hairdressers all the time, basically. So, I thought of it, not gonna do it, not likely. And that's it for today, so hope you've all enjoyed. I shall, of course, catch you all next time.